Hello and welcome to Gadget First. Today we've got the reviewing of the ROM called Android Revolution HD 6.1.0 on the HTC Desire HD. So here I am via clockwork. I'm booted into recovery mode. So if we scroll down, and first of all we have to run SuperWipe. So choose zip from SD card and then run SuperWipe. So it gives you 10 seconds to remove the battery if you don't want to go through with the procedure. Okay, if we just turn out the lights so you can see the screen a little bit better. There you go, all partition wiped successfully. So there you go, and I think it will just reboot the phone now. With any luck it will go into recovery. Yeah, there we go. And again we're going to go into choose zip from SD card once again. And we're going to choose the Android Revolution. Yep. And it'll install the ROM. What this is basically like the new HTC Sense 3.0 ported, as it were, to the HTC Desire HD. So it's not going to run perfectly because the software is made for dual core systems mainly. So it's not going to work like perfectly, but we should get a fairly decent experience. I'm just going to cut the video and we'll be back when the ROM's finished. Okay, so here we are. The ROM's finished installing. Just to note, please make sure you do know what you're doing, and then you'll be okay. The link in the description is to download the ROM. Us and developers can't take any responsibility for anything that does happen to your phone. So let's reboot and get right into the ROM. There you go, got a better view now. Sorry about all the shadows and things. The reason why it might be taking a bit longer than usual is first boot on a lot of things does take a lot longer than normal boot, so it won't normally take this long to boot up. It's just first boot. We won't cut this time because we want to show you how long it will actually take on the first boot, just to show that when you're doing it and you think it's gone wrong, this is how long it took for us. So nothing has actually gone wrong. You're absolutely fine. It's just first boot. Also, the Sense 3.0 is quite large, quite bulky, if you know what I mean, with all its user interface sort of items and scrollable widgets, etc. Things like that. That's also why it it takes so long. But so things you can do with this ROM: you can overclock your CPU up to 1.6 GHz. It is in fact 1.15 by default. You've got enabled GPU user interface rendering, and it also tweaks your SD card speed as well. So if you've got any apps or anything running off your SD card, it's a lot better. Battery life is also meant to be a huge improvement on this ROM. So of course we'll test this and feed back to you on how this goes. Okay, so here we are. We've got your classic. There we go. We've got your classic Sense 3.0 user interface. It may be a bit laggy just because we started it up. So if we slide this ring up to unlock and let go, it will just carry on. It will just finish loading up quickly. Okay, we'll pause it here and I'll come back to you when we've done all the setup. Okay, so here we are all set up, and this is your Sense 3.0 lock screen. So we drag this ring, there you go, to unlock it, you let go, you have that really nice ultra smooth effect, just like on the Sensation. Scrolling to the side, back on the lock screen again. If you drag any of those 4 icons, which are customizable, into the ring, then it goes straight into that application, launches right in and loads up within seconds. And if you press home, it'll take you back to your normal home screen again. So scrolling to the side, you've got all your standard like widgets and things. Pinch to zoom, HTC Sense is really nice animations again there. And unlike any other launcher I'm aware of on the market, it actually sticks to your finger rather than it just zooming in and out automatically when you do a slight gesture. It sticks right to your finger, which is really nice. If we go into settings, we are in fact running Gingerbread 2.3.5, and we'll just go to settings just to prove this. There we go, Android version 2.3.5. Just focus that. Very nice there. If you go into your app drawer, you've now, instead of what we had on Android 2.x, we've now got your page vertical scrolling in the app drawer, which is nice. You've got your downloaded apps down the bottom, and also I think that's your favourites, is it? Your most frequent apps that you use. If we pull down the status bar at the top, you've got along the top again is HTC, your most used icons, and if you go into quick settings, it brings out all these really nice settings which you just click to things like Wi-Fi, Bluetooth, GPS, you know, all of that sort of thing that's really handy just at the click of a button, just to access, just like that. If we go back onto the home screen now, we'll just show you a few things of the customization. So if we go to menu and personalize, if we go into lock screen, the lock screen has to be one of my favourite parts of the Sense 3.0. And scroll across slowly, you've got all these different lock screens that you can have. So you've got photos, photo albums, weather, is that like your stocks and things? Yeah, clocks, all these different ones which are all customizable in different ways, like wallpaper, the shortcuts that you've got, the contacts that you want to have in the background. So if you go on to settings, and if you click on the individual shortcuts, then you can change them. It brings up all your application menu, and you change to Facebook, there we go. And if you click done, and apply, and now if we lock the device, and drag settings into the ring, Facebook into the ring, it loads up the app seconds again. Less than that. It's so quick. This ROM is speedy fast. It's really, really nice. I haven't seen any features which are on Sensation which aren't on here as of yet. But as you've watched, we've literally done everything on camera. So I haven't had time to explore this ROM properly yet. But we'll come back with a little bit more in-depth review. Thanks very much for watching Gadget First.